What KPIs are relevant for measuring the value of social media?
Well, when it comes to KPIs, I think it largely depends on what kind of business case you're working with. At Maersk Group, we're always looking to build awareness, build trust, and open doors with the brand that we have. That is a brand that the business units should be able to rely on, to lean on when they're going into new markets or opening up in new ways. The business case that you set makes all the difference for the KPIs. So whether we're talking about awareness or whether we're diving in as an internal consulting service for the different business units, suddenly the KPIs start to change. In Maersk Drilling, we're really focused on recruitment, on recruiting the right people as well. So the KPIs would likely be applications. They would likely be visits to Maersk.com, going on to MaerskDrilling.com, getting some more information about what a maritime career is with Maersk Drilling. KPIs with Maersk Line would be booking containers. It would be the number of hot leads that we have. Understanding how each business case is different and how it needs to be respected in that particular way is good.
So you mentioned hot leads. Can you actually measure how many leads you get from social media?
What that kind of measurement requires is actually tools that reach across different boundaries. What we're looking at right now in Maersk is finding the right tools to be able to enable that. We have separate tools for measuring analytics, such as visits to Maersk.com, visits to MaerskDrilling.com if that's a particular business case, and then going into the application and the SAP solution. But we're still working on that. And for being such a large organization, this is certainly one of our pain points, because you need to get the right tool that's going to be able to cover all of the needs of the different business units. Right now what we do is we kind of compare different sets of metrics and we find the middle ground. But as you can imagine, this isn't the best way, and it's also very time consuming. So the right tools for organizations the size of Maersk or the size of some of our business units is really important.
So looking at something CEOs are probably quite interested in, return on investment. Mm-hmm. Can you go and compare the return on investment Maersk makes on social media, say, versus other ways of communicating?
Return on investment is a great point to make, and of course it's one of the areas where you're always striving to be more and more concrete. It's what the executives are going to be looking at when they see the success that you've achieved. Success is only great if you bring that into the mix of things. And for us on the group level, it is a little bit gray. I mean, we're still working with that. We're building awareness, and I can certainly show metrics for how it has been built in all of the markets that we're operating. But really bringing that down to the business unit level is where we want to get. I want to be able to show the attribution model of somebody becoming interested in Maersk, learning a little bit more about what we do, and actually finding out how we can affect them or help them specifically. And that requires that I look at the minute they've heard about us, all the way down to the minute that they book their first container with Maersk Line.